Oh, let me say it, pretty disappointing that, wasn't it, really? We were left there at the end, some token singing, and Liverpool letting us off the hook. Let's be honest, it should have been about 10-12-0, but for Liverpool feeling sorry for us, which is a shameful thing in itself, for the last half hour, then it really should have been double figures. Let's get it right, 5-0, forget the sending off. It was 5-0 with 11 men. I would say half of Old Trafford was gone by 70 minutes, quarter of them were out by half time. So how disappointing it was. And it comes down to, like I said coming here in the road trip video, I said, look, the result won't matter as long as we put in the performance, as long as we actually show something, we show some fight. I didn't see any fight, I didn't see nothing today again. I was pulled for the way I went in on McTominay's interview in the week, and I said, McTominay, Bruno and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer all saying, why is everyone moaning after that first half against Atalanta, saying it wasn't that bad. And we all said, nearly everyone around me said at the same time, if we do this first half against Liverpool at weekend, we'll be 3 or 4 down at half time and we won't be able to come back from that. Oh, we couldn't have been any more right. The same team plays. There's no accountability for any poor performances anymore. Leicester, Atalanta, Liverpool today, it's the same back four every single week. We just shipped 11 goals in 3 games, 9 in the league. Our goal difference has been wiped out in the league. I think, are we actually, near enough, we're actually closer to Arsenal now in terms of goal difference after the start they had. It's ridiculous. I'm absolutely lost for words. Disappointing. It's biggest, because I said at the start, you know, Liverpool can beat anyone on the day. This game, you know what, we can lose it. We can lose it any time. Yeah, it's not about that. It was about a bit of character today. It was about showing something. It was about showing that fight that we had in the second half against Atalanta. But if you're going to persist, I didn't want to go in on all. I didn't want to go in decisions today, but it's quite clear where the problem was straight away. He went with McFred. You've got Paul Pogba, Danny van der Beek and the man Matic sat on the bench there. We've got a better bench than we have starting lineup. Everyone can see it but Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. We're all there like that. Can you imagine how Paul Pogba's feeling? Champions League night, biggest game in world football, and he's on the bench for McFred. No wonder he came on and did something stupid. Are we surprised anymore? We're not, are we? We're not surprised anymore. I think Pogba's gone. I don't know if he's just playing it out or playing his days out like this on purpose, or all he's given up on him. But what you got to look at now is, it's like, where do we go from here with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer? Do you know what I mean? If I was Donny van der Beek and Solskjaer would have said to me there today, come on, I'm putting you on now, I'd have given him the middle finger and told him to fuck off. That's where these players on the bench are. You see that defence concede 4 against Leicester. You see the performance in the first half against Atalanta. Same first half today, except you played a better team and now we're being punished for it. I said coming here, my issue wasn't today if we lost, it was the crap performances in the first 8 games of the season. We just needed to show some fight today and show a little bit of something. But honestly, the combination of all this starting line-up and then just the downing tools and the attitude of the players after we went behind, you could feel it. And I already know what he's going to say. He's going to say Bruno puts that chance away, it's going to be a different game. You can't keep using them same old excuses now. This is what, I've not even looked at the table. I'm pretty certain it's about 8th or 9th in the league right now, quarter of the way through the season. They say, look, don't judge the league table till the clocks go back. Clocks go back next week and we're away to Tottenham. The week after that, we're at home to Man City. I can only see more of the same, because we know if Ollie's in charge, he's going to pick the same team. Our captain, Harry Maguire, is our worst player on the pitch at the moment. That's our captain. How is he supposed to inspire anyone? How is he supposed to make anyone accountable for any mistakes or gee anyone up? How is anyone going to listen to him on this team when his performance is so inept? And then you look past that as a player, and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's picking him every single week just because he's the captain. Half time. What's going to happen at half time? He brings off our best player, Mason Greenwood, to fit Paul Pogba in. Mason Greenwood, what did he do wrong in that first half? I thought he was probably our most liveliest forward. he brings him off and then puts Marcus Rashford out on the right where we know he can't play. That's just pathetic managing. It's absolutely pathetic. I just look at it now going forward and I'm going, I don't see it changing. I don't see it changing unless Ole Gunnar Solskjaer isn't there. You can't lose 5-0 at home to Liverpool. You can't have the Liverpool fans singing Ollie at the wheel. It's embarrassing. Embarrassing, pathetic, disappointing, disillusioned players now. And like I said, the biggest thing out of all of this and what hurts more is this same team will start against Tottenham next week. How are these players like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer said behind him? And the arrogance of the man to just say, don't even go there in an interview. Don't go there. These players are lucky and they know they're lucky playing for Manchester United. I'm not seeing any luck there or players happy or knowing that they're playing at Manchester United. Them players are playing with fear. You can see it as soon as, it's like once bitten, twice shy. It's like Anthony Joshua when he got knocked out for the first time. Different animal. As soon as United can see the goal, as soon as we get any sniff of danger from the opposition, we go into our shells. We go into scared mode. I said it, I wasn't having any of the crap from McTominay, Solskjaer or Bruno this week. The only one who spoke truthful this week is Ronaldo. When he said, when Pogba last week, Holly was telling me, she'll be on in a minute, she was saying when Pogba spoke after the Leicester game, and he said something has to change. Do you think he's being punished because he's not started since then? Do you think he's being punished for opening his mouth? For these players now got to a point where they feel like they can't say anything anymore, and that's why the likes of Scott McTominay, a youth team player, Bruno Fernandes, who plays every single week, are saying the same things as Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. If they keep saying the same things, if they keep convincing themselves that this is okay, then we're going to get the same results every single week. I'm not angry. I'm not going to particularly pick out any one player. All I'm going to do is just say I'm numb to it now. It doesn't matter anymore because I know it's going to be exactly the same every single week. You may get away with it against teams like Atalanta. You're not going to get away with it with the best. And like I said, now there's no Norwich or easy game coming up for Ollie for him to get out of jail. Listening to the radio, coming here, he always pulls it out of the bag. And I said this before the Atalanta game. Them days are gone of Ollie finding that result that gets him out of the crap. Them days are gone. They're not there anymore. He's not finding them. And the players, I can tell you right now, them players aren't playing for him. What I watched today, there's no one there playing for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. The midfield is non-existent, we know that. But I just don't think he's got any control over this team anymore. I don't think he's got any control over how we play. He tried to change it to 4-3-3 in the second half. Change it up, sacrificing poor old Mason Greenwood again. The fall guy, like it was last season. Every single time, Mason Greenwood is the one that comes off. How is Jadon Sancho feeling? I bet he doesn't even want to come on anymore. I'm looking at the players on the bench and I'm going, are they really bothered? Do they want to come on to this now? And that's a sorry state of affairs, it really is. I'd said, I don't want to sound like a broken record. The record's broke, it's been swept up and it's been chucked away, it's at the tip. That's how far broken this football club is. That's all I can say and that's what I'm going to finish on. Guys, if you've seen anything different from me there today, let me know in the comments below. I'm pretty confident that none of you did. And I'd be amazed if you tried to back up that performance with anything but sheer disgust. I'm challenging you. But yeah, I'm numb to it, guys. Thanks for watching anyway.